What's up, guys? Zach here with my WWE Bragging Rights 2010 pay-per-view review. Overall, the pay-per-view was very good. I was very entertained, very, into the pay-per-view. Very good. People are saying the pay-per-view was absolute crap just because of the main event ending. And you know what? I'm not gonna let the pay-per-view ending ruin the pay-per-view for me. So overall, this was a great pay-per-view. My opinion, if you want to watch it, you should really watch it. It's very good and easy to sit through. So the first match of the night was champion versus champion, Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler. This was a very good opener. Match of the night in my opinion, which is kind of sad because it's the opener, but it's still a very good match. This was very good back and forth action, guys. Got to like 17 to 20 minutes. It was that good of a match. The crowd actually started to chant, "This is awesome," and it was awesome. The match was just awesome. At the end, though, Bryan was able to lock in the label lock and got Dolph Ziggler to tap out in a very good opener. Like I said, match tonight, in my opinion. Then you have backstage, you have Miz saying how everyone's going to have to follow his orders, and Sheamus comes out saying that he's a former WWE champion and he's going to take orders from nobody. And then, CM Punk comes out saying that he's a straight edge captain, that no one's going to take, everyone should take orders from him. Santino comes out and does a little comedy crap. But anyways, segment, alright, segment, nothing special. And then you have Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre come out saying how they're the people that should have bragging rights, not anyone else, because they're tag team champions. And then the anonymous general manager sends an email saying that he's found worthy contenders to the tag team titles. And Barrett comes out saying that here comes the new tag team champions. Otunga comes out, and then John Cena comes out, which I was pretty happy about. And they have a match. It was an alright match. It was basically a handicap match. Otunga was only in the match for 30 seconds, so it was an alright match. But at the end, John Cena locked in the STF on Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes tapped out. So John Cena and Otunga are your new tag team champions. After the match, Otunga grabbed the tag team titles like he won them himself. He's holding the tag team titles, and he goes to give one to Cena. Cena grabs the title, and then he gives Otunga the attitude adjustment. Then he takes both the tag team titles, and he walks off with them. And then he goes backstage. DiBiase and Morrison are standing there, and DiBiase says that he's gonna beat Goldust and he's gonna take back his $1 million championship. Then you go to Ted DiBiase versus Goldust. In my opinion, this was a very good match. It was good back and forth action. Very well paced. It's easy to sit through a match in my opinion. But at the end of the match, Maurice actually attacked Oksana, which is pretty damn funny. I thought it was hilarious. It started a little cat fight. Goldust was like, holy shit, what's going on? DiBiase attacks Goldust from behind, and then he hits the DDT to 1, 2, 3 to win the match, which I'm very happy about. And then after the match, Oksana's got the $1 million title, and DiBiase's trying to seduce her to give him the title. Oksana's like pretending to fall for him, and she's like, no. And then DiBiase turns around, Goldust gives him a kick and hits his finisher. I forgot what it was called. I forgot what it was called. No, who cares what it's called anyways. But very good back and forth pace match. Very good. And then you move on to the Divas Championship, Layla versus Natalya. This was actually a pretty decent Divas match. Nothing really bad about this match at all. It was actually, it was a decent match. Nothing. It's a Divas match. You'd expect. But Layla did end up retaining after Michelle McCool hit a kick to Natalya outside the ring because she was trying to pull Layla back in the ring, and she hit a kick and she fell back, and Layla got the 1, 2, 3 to retain the Divas Championship. So like I said, it's an average Divas match. Then you have the Buried Alive match for the World Heavyweight Championship, Kane versus the Undertaker. This was a pretty good match overall. I think this is their best match they've had out of the 3 matches they've had, and it was pretty good. The ending actually kind of shocked me a little bit. Towards the end, Undertaker had Kane in the Hell's Gates, and Kane was he was in an awkward position. Kane was like pushing up, so it looked way more painful than it usually does. And then Kane passed out, and then Undertaker threw Kane inside the what the hell is it called? Whatever, just say the hole where you're supposed to bury them, the grave or whatever. He throws Kane there, and he turns to Paul Bear, and he goes to throw Paul Bear in there too. But Nexus actually comes out and starts attacking the Undertaker, which I was actually pretty surprised. I'm like, what the hell is Nexus doing? You know, that doesn't really make any sense. And then, you know, they attack the Undertaker, and then Kane comes out, you know, then he, you know, throws Undertaker in there. I forgot what he did. I don't really remember if Kane chokeslammed him or anything. No, I just think Nexus beat him up, and Kane just threw him in there. And then Kane did his little thing, and then the Chuck spilled the dirt all over the Undertaker, and Kane wins the match and retains the World Heavyweight Championship, which I'm very, very happy about. You know, like I said, very good match from the two. Still don't know why Nexus interfered. It's a mystery, but you know, Kane retains. It's all that matters. And then you have Randy Orton backstage with an interview basically saying, if John Cena gets, you know, interferes in the match, he's gonna get dropped with an RKO. So, you know, it was a pretty decent interview. Then he goes to the 7-on-7 Raw versus SmackDown bragging rights elimination match. Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. This was a good match. I thought this was a lot better than last year's match. You know, nothing special. Let's get to the eliminations. Santino got eliminated by Tyler Reks with whatever Tyler Reks' finisher is called. Kofi Kingston got eliminated by Sheamus with the High Cross. Jack Swagger got eliminated by John Morrison with the Starship Pain. Tyler Reks gets eliminated by Sheamus with the Bro Kick. Sheamus and Big Show both get eliminated by Countout. R-Truth got eliminated by Edge with the Spear. John Morrison got eliminated by Edge with the Spear. Alberto Del Rio got eliminated by Punk with the roll-up. CM Punk got eliminated by Rey Mysterio by a 619. Ezekiel Jackson got eliminated by Rey Mysterio by a 619. And The Miz got eliminated by Edge with the Spear. So Team SmackDown wins again. I'm pretty pissed about that. I don't like that SmackDown won. They shouldn't have won. You know, it kind of pisses me off. But then again, it's trying to, you know, Raw, WWE is trying to get SmackDown on the same level as Raw, so it kind of makes sense in a way. Nothing really special to the match. The only spot really had when Alberto Del Rio threw Rey Mysterio into the barricade when he tagged himself in. That's basically the only spot. Like, nothing really special about the match at all. Pretty good match, but, you know, just, yeah, whatever. SmackDown wins the game, of course. Then you go to the main event, WWE Championship Match, Randy Orton versus Wade Barrett. This was a decent, well, it was a good last match, main event, you should say. Nothing really special. It was actually kind of slow. It was actually being based around, you know, Wade Barrett yelling at Cena when, you know, Cena could have attacked Orton when the referee wasn't looking. But towards the end of the match, the referee actually ended up getting knocked out, and all Nexus ended up coming out to help beat up Randy Orton. They were beating up Randy Orton, and then John Cena, you know, starts throwing the Nexus out. You know, and the Wade Barrett's like, what the hell are you doing, you know? And Cena's like, hey, if the ref gets up and he sees us, you know, you're going to get disqualified and you're going to lose the match. And he's like, oh, you're right, man, you're right. And then, you know, the referee gets back out, you know, they start having the match, you know, they start continuing the match for like a minute or two. And then the ref is getting back in the ring, John Cena's actually behind Randy Orton, like he's going to attack Randy Orton, so I'm like, holy shit, he's going to turn heel, you know, I was getting kind of excited. But John Cena runs and attacks Wade Barrett and hits the attitude adjustment on Wade Barrett. But Wade Barrett, before the match, said, Cena, make sure I win the match, not the championship. So Wade Barrett wins the match by disqualification, and Cena's not fired. Cena remains. And by the way, epic fire Cena chance too, by the way. But, you know, Wade Barrett wins the match by disqualification. Randy Orton retains the WWE Championship. You know, after the match, Randy Orton RKO'd Cena and Wade Barrett and held the title. You know, they should have Miz come out and cash in and win the title because it's kind of stupid then on pay-per-view with the disqualification. So, you know, decent main event, you know, whatever. Overall, great pay-per-view though. Really recommend you watch it if you haven't. Epic CM Punk shirt right here. His old one, I don't like his Straight Edge Society shirt, to tell you guys the truth. But I'm Zach. This is my Bragger Rights 2010 pay-per-view, and thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, don't forget, that's what I'm talking about. Peace.